Welcome to the A.D.D Catastrophe, the most distracted movie show on the internet. I'm Stephen Whitten.
And I'm Ryan Ramsey, and we'll be right back after I save my beloved horse from the trenches of World War I.
Thanks for joining us today. Our first segment is the news.
In the news this week, George Clooney apologized yet again for single-handedly ruining the Batman franchise with the movie Batman and Robin. Thanks, George.
And Daredevil has actually been Netflix's top-rated series over the past couple weeks, so that's awesome. That's always good to see.
Congratulations, Daredevil.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're doing great. The movie It is in trouble because of the director Cary Fukunaga backing out. See, they had a discrepancy between the director, Cary, and the studio about whether the film would be a one-part movie or a two-part movie. And because of financial restrictions, they didn't agree, so he backed out. So we might not see the movie It, the remaking of the movie It, for quite some time.
Oh, that's sad. I guess he was just not wanting to clown around.
I guess not.
So, Channing Tatum has expressed his love for the character Gambit. This is also known as begging for the part.
That's right, he sure did beg for the part. And in similar news, the movie Magic Mike XXL is set to be extra racy. Chris Pratt went on to apologize preemptively for the comments that he's going to make on the press tour for Jurassic World. As you may know, in the Avengers press tour, there were some things said that they had to apologize for. So Chris Pratt, knowing that he is not quite as good as some of those actors, just went ahead and apologized for the things that he was going to say that were offensive now, which I like where your head's at, Chris Pratt. So just, you stay classy out there, all right?
I just want to pre-apologize for any silliness on the show.
We're going to go ahead and pre-apologize for the entire existence of the show, anything that we say that is offensive. All right?
Our next segment is Yay or Nay. So, Ryan, the first look of The Martian has been released over the last week, starring Matt Damon. It's directed by Ridley Scott. So what are your thoughts on The Martian?
The photo I saw looked pretty good of Matt Damon doing his thing. I didn't even know this movie was coming out. So I was like, oh, he's going to make an alien movie, I assume, because it's Ridley Scott and called The Martian. But I don't think it is all. It's about a guy played by Matt Damon who gets stuck on Mars and has to survive on Mars somehow. So, I think I'll give it a thumbs up, yay, for the photos that I've seen and the information I have so far. So,
I'm going to give it a yay as well, based off of the pictures, but I'm going to give it the studio a nay for making no buzz about this until now.
Right.
All of a sudden.
Well, they're just filming, so.
Maybe they're just not. I guess it just makes me feel like they're not investing in it enough, or they're not proud of it enough. It makes me worry a little bit, but I'll yay it because it's Matt Damon and the pictures are really good.
Yeah. There has been a second trailer released for the movie Black Mass. This is a movie about Jimmy Hoffa, and it's featuring Johnny Depp as Jimmy Hoffa, acting as Jimmy Hoffa in this film. The trailer looked funny, looked intense, looked like a good mix of all that, so I think I'm going to give it a big yay.
I'm going to give it a yay as well, mainly because it is Johnny Depp going back to his serious role rather than the crazy role, like with Johnny Depp playing Captain Jack Sparrow or Willy Wonka.
Didn't he play kind of like a criminal guy in the movie Blow? Did you ever see that movie?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like back to that.
So yeah, it's going back to a more serious take with a little bit of comedy in there. So but it's a big yay for me. So.
They make him look kind of weird in it. His
they
eyes
do.
Look kind of weird, but I don't know if it's done digitally or with contacts or whatever. But it's a big yay for both of us.
All right, and now there has been leaked footage again. Suicide Squad apparently can't go days without having something leaked. So
maybe they should work on their security on set.
Just a little bit. But this is kind of hard to secure anyway because it is the Batmobile chasing the Joker pink Lamborghini. So Ryan, what are your thoughts on this leaked footage?
I saw the leaked footage and I have not been as excited about this movie like you were, but after seeing this footage, I said big yay. Because if Batman's in it, I'm excited now.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole chase scene, this makes you feel like Batman's going to have a bigger role in this film than it was previously stated. So I'm excited for it, mainly because I've always been excited for it. But yeah, it's a big A for me.
It's kind of
well.
like the old Batman movies, like from the 90s, because there's always a good scene where like Batman would be chasing Mr. Freeze, or he'd be chasing the Joker, or he'd be chasing the Penguin in his car. Whereas the newer Batman movies, like the Dark Knight series, they didn't have that as much. There was a scene where Joker was kind of chasing the Batmobile and ends up blowing up the Batmobile before he gets his Batbike. You know, Joker like, hit me, I want you to hit me, I want you to. But other than that, there really wasn't too much of that going on. It's more about story development. So I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see what's happening, and that Batman's in it. So that's good.
Yeah, super excited. All right, so new this week, opening in the theaters, is San Andreas and Aloha. So we're going to...
San Andreas is a movie featuring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson about California and the San Andreas faults, having an earthquake and possibly falling off. I'm assuming that's what it's going to be about.
And according to Paul Giamatti, the East Coast will feel it.
The East Coast will feel it.
Mm-hmm. If the San Andreas fault breaks off. I'm just saying, obviously you've not seen the trailer.
I watched the trailer.
Paul Giamatti's like, the East Coast will feel it.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that part of it.
Oh, well.
But anyways, California falls off the map. Anyways, it's a very exciting action movie coming out. I'm going to give it 3 stars because I want to see it in the theaters because I like seeing action movies in the theaters. However, I will not be seeing it opening weekend because I'm not as interested.
I will give it 3 stars as well because I'm not as interested in the movie, but I want to see it in theaters mainly because of that one scene when the ocean is like 2 miles high and they're riding into it. I want to see what that looks like on screen.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
I don't understand
going to be
that scene because it's like the boats are like, I'm like, you're going the wrong way.
Yeah, you're right. They're trying to get over it before
it
like crashes.
It's got like a.
I don't know.
It's got like a ship in it. It's
yeah. This is a heavy computer-generated movie, so it's got to be.
It reminds me of
for the big screen.
It reminds me of remember that movie Deep Impact?
Yeah.
They had the trailer of like it hitting like the ocean, like wiping everything
out. It's also very similar to 2012.
Yeah, it's basically similar to every catastrophe movie ever made.
Yeah, pretty much. So it's still it's a 3-star for me as well.
Yeah. Another movie is Aloha. It's a rom-com coming out featuring a whole myriad of actors and actresses: Emma Stone, Bill Murray, Alec Baldwin, Bradley Cooper,
Danny McBride, Rachel McAdams.
So it's got a lot of people in it.
It's got so many people in it.
And it looks pretty good for a romantic comedy. It's about Air Force pilot and some other stuff going on with that.
When I first saw the trailer, I was like, oh, Danny McBride's in it. It's going to be a comedy. I don't want to see it. And then I watched the rest of the trailer. I'm like, oh, it's not a comedy. It's a romantic comedy.
Sure.
So I'll give it a 3 stars as well. Did you already give it
I didn't give it any.
Oh, well, I'm giving it a 3-star.
I'm giving it a 3-star too. I don't know how you knew that. Psychic.
I guess.
So, 3 stars. Be a movie I'd love to take my wife to for the weekend. So,
yes.
Honey, if you're watching this, let's go on a date and go see it. Okay.
She's not watching this. My wife doesn't watch it. I know your wife doesn't watch it.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Oh, well.
All right, well, thank you so much for watching this today. If you liked this video, please hit that like and comment below.
And subscribe, please, because subscribing not only helps us, but helps you, because we want you to get our information as soon as you can. And subscribing will get it right into your YouTube feed as fast as it can get there.
Also, catch us up on the various social media at A.D.D Movie Show.
Also, email. Did you say email already?
No, I didn't. Email.
You can email us at addmovieshow@gmail.com.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm Stephen Whitten.
And I'm Ryan Ramsey. And until next time, enjoy the movies.